I just got a notification that a package was delivered. It wasn't on the front porch, so it must be in the mailbox. The package, I had to order something because, okay, so here's the deal. When we went to the Arch, Gateway Arch in St. Louis, the last time we went, I was able to go through with my pocket knife. I put it through, they let me keep it. This time around, I was pretty sketched out as to whether or not they would let me keep it. So what I did was, I stashed it in the next to a lamppost in the landscape. Well, it wasn't there when I got back. I really liked that one. It was a Kershaw something or other. I really liked it. It was a nice knife. It was a good size. So for like hanging around out at our property here. Uh-oh, I'm dropping mail now. In the wet mud. Hold on, don't worry. It was just a Chico's coupon. And I try to get rid of those because that place is the devil. The clothes there are so expensive. So don't tell Homestead Mom that I threw out the coupon. Anyway, I really like that knife. Great size. And I've got a couple other knives. They're smaller. I've got a multi-tool that's, it's good, but it's, it's heavy, it's big. I kind of am looking for more of like a pocket clip style knife. So let's get in the barn here and I'll show you what I got. So this is the multi-tool that I have. It's the Leatherman Wingman. It's not a bad knife. I like it. It's got a lot of good things to it. But there's something about having a good, decent, folding pocket knife, especially for stuff around here. So I'm going to use this to open the box, and I'll show you what's in the box. Seems like an awfully big box for this. Okay, so this is the first one that I bought. This knife, when I purchased it, was $14. It is a Smith & Wesson, I don't know what model it is. I'll leave a link in the description below. It has aluminum scales on the handle. It has the flipper here, but see, I wonder if that's going to get better with time. It has the thumb knob, so you can open it up with a thumb. It feels pretty good in the hand. The blade is not as long as the other one, and it's all black. It says Extreme Ops on it. You guys can see that. So it's got the blade liner, blade lock. I don't know. See, it doesn't. I like the one where I can just flip this and it opens. That's not working, so I'd have to use the thumb knob to do it, and it works. The one thing I don't like with it being all black and saying Extreme Ops on it is that people, like if I have to go through a metal detector, well, how come you've got an Extreme Ops, tactical knife? So there's this one. It's a good weight. I've never used it before. It's got the this on the side, so if you have to use your finger on it, or you could use it to, make marks on wood or whatever. It's kind of got, what that would be, a drop point blade. And I always like the ones with partial serration, because if I'm cutting twine or something like that, the serration cuts and just it cuts better. So there's this knife. Then there's this one. I couldn't find the exact same knife that I had the last time. This is a Kershaw Kuro. Again, I will put a link in the description below. This is an all black knife as well. It's got a different pattern on the handle. These are kind of a plastic composite instead of the aluminum, but this has the one finger open, which I like, because a lot of times if I've got gloves on, or if I'm working out with the stuff, just to be able to get my finger on that and open it is really nice. This blade is going to be longer, I believe. Maybe not. It's slightly longer than the Smith & Wesson knife. Now, I've had a Smith & Wesson knife before. I think they're fine knives. The Kershaw I loved. It's got the small pocket clip for putting it on a pocket, so I can just drop that on my pocket, have it, or just put it in a big, cargo pocket, have it easily accessible, pull it out, and be able to use it very easily. The handle feels good. It's got the 1-finger cutout, so like if I'm having to do any carving or anything, again, it's got the partial serration, which I really, really like. So, these are the 2 knives I got. This knife was $20. The Smith & Wesson was $14. I will be carrying both of them. You can see the handle is just about the same size, actually almost even the same cutout on both of them. This one has a little bit, doesn't have as much of a finger slot, but they're pretty stinking close to the same. This one has the texture on the back. This one doesn't. Blade profile is slightly different. You can see this one's got more of the cut point. I don't know what the different, I don't know what it's called, but they both will work. The serration is about the same length on both of them. So I'll probably start carrying this one. This one feels lighter, probably because it's got the composite handles instead of the aluminum. But anyway, yeah, that's what I got. So now I've got, this was very similar. The one that I had may have had a slightly longer blade. It didn't have any texture on the blade scales, or on the handle scales, I should say. But yeah, I'm gonna like this a lot. If you guys are interested, I will put links in the description below. Kershaw makes a great knife. Smith & Wesson makes a good knife. Can't go wrong with either one of them. But for $14, $20, I think you're gonna love either one of them. I will do updates as I find them. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.